winter of 1891, Dr. Luther Gulick, head of the physical training department at the YMCA's International Training School, had an important challenge. He was concerned over the lack of interest American men showed in gymnastics or calisthenics, especially during the winter when football and baseball were out of season. When he posed this challenge to one of his training classes, a student named Dr. James Naismith boasted he could invent a game which could fulfill these needs. As Naismith began his work, he soon realized that simple games were too childish for mature students. Other sports like rugby, soccer, and lacrosse proved unsuccessful indoors. Finally, Naismith hit on the concept of combining elements of several games to create a brand new indoor sport. Naismith reasoned all team sports used a ball, preferably one that was large and easy to see. But it also had to be lightweight, so one person could handle it with two hands. Next, he decided that no man on either team could run with the ball, as in rough football and rugby matches of that period. Since Naismith wanted no bloody noses or bruised shins, passing was in and kicking the ball was out. He also decided both teams would occupy the same area, yet there would be no personal contact. Once he had the ball and a method for moving it, there still needed to be a purpose. He would add a goal, as in lacrosse, perhaps a box on the floor. But with 9 men to a team, they could surround the goal and make it impossible to score. His response was to place the goal above the players' heads. Naismith went on to develop 13 basic rules for his new game and post them on the bulletin board of the Armory Street YMCA Gymnasium. The next day, Naismith rounded up a soccer ball, 2 peach baskets, and 18 players, 9 for each team. Only one score was made in that first game, a shot from midcourt. The ball had to be retrieved with a ladder. That shot counted as 3 points, by the way. All this activity to retrieve the ball, however, seemed a bit time-consuming. So one player suggested that it might be wise to cut the bottom out of each peach basket. In this way, any shot at the basket would drop through cleanly to the ground for another play. Naismith's new game was born in the early weeks of December 1891. When his students scattered for the Christmas holidays, many of them introduced the sport to respective YMCAs in their hometowns. In this way, word of basketball, as the new game was named, spread quickly. Naismith didn't leave women out of his sport either. He immediately helped organize the first women's teams. In 1896, at the first women's intercollegiate game, co-eds wore midi blouses, bloomers, and long black hose. No men were allowed to attend. Of course, over the years, basketball has changed quite a bit. Rules were modified. Nets replaced baskets. 5 players on a team instead of 9. And scoring changed to 2 points with the addition of a 3-point goal, depending on the range from the basket. Today, most of us know the thrill of seeing our favorite team win on a shot at the buzzer, or make it through the NBA Finals or NCAA Final Four tournament.
Let's pick teams. Okay, Mike. I'll take Gary. Julian. Tim. Joey. What about him? You can have him.
At the YMCA, younger players play at least half of every game, playing for fun, not just the thrill of victory. And older players enjoy the competition and exercise of basketball just as they did in the early days of 1891 at the YMCA. We're particularly proud of the role of YMCA people in inventing a sport which provides enjoyment for men and women of every age group all over the world.